Okay, so here I am. I'm going to make an attempt here at doing a Electrify America fast charge. I have enough miles to make it home, but I just want to try out the system, see how it works and all that kind of thing. Here's what my dashboard stats look like at the moment. As you can see, I've got 123 miles remaining, so that'd be more than enough to get me home, but I'm going to try the fast charge and just see how it works out. So that's where we're at, and we'll give it a try and keep you posted. I wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking about how I ended up getting this charge process to work. The one that is commonly used is you plug your car in. Once it identifies that your car is plugged in, it shows you your rates and so on. And then the tap to charge method, you hold your phone or your credit card scan or whatever up to the sensor and you get it, supposedly started. I tried multiple times and it did not work. So I called the service number there to get assistance, and they basically talked me through the very same process, and it did not work either. So then they changed me over to the alternate method where you use the app. So that worked very, very well, and that's going to be my preferred approach in the future if I go to an Electrify America. Basically, you bring up the app and you press the little icon at the lower left corner that says public, and what it will do is go and locate any chargers that are nearby. Of course, you're standing by one, so that one's going to show up instantly on the list. The upper half of the screen is going to have a map, and it'll have a blue button with a lightning bolt on it. You press on that to say that that's the charger you want to use, and some information shows up on the lower half of the screen. What I didn't realize till they pointed it out was that you can slide the upper half of the screen up in order to fill the entire screen with the information, and what's hidden down there at the bottom are the number of charge stations that are at that location, as well as the 1 and 2 plugs. So you pick the plug that you're at, the station and the plug that you're hooked up to, and then once you select that, a little bar shows up at the bottom that says slide to begin charging, and I did, and everything was fine right after that. Now the caveat is you've got to be signed into your app, which means you have to have an account, so you have a user number, password, and all of that kind of thing. And of course, if you have an account, you've got a payment method on file so that everything works fine from there. The payment is automatic and so on. At the end of the charging, I actually used the app to stop the charge, and then it gave me a summary of what my costs and how many kilowatts I paid for and all that kind of thing. Took a phone call to Electrify America. I couldn't get the tap to, initiate the charge thing to work, and they talked me through a different approach, which I think would be a lot simpler, and that's what I'll use the next time. So right now, here's what my dashboard looks like. Okay, if you notice, I'm finally connected. I'm getting some charge. So I'm going to go and get myself a coffee while this is going on and come back in a few minutes.
20 minutes later.
With my, Starbucks coffee here. Put in almost a half a mile walking there and back. So looks like right now I'm at about 58%. This thing is working like a champ. So glad about that. At least I know what the different methods I could use to kind of see what the dashboard has to say. And here, take a look. Notice I'm charging at 41 kilowatt. 41 is pretty darn good since the maximum is about 50. I'm up at 200 miles so far. So now the next thing to do is to figure out how to turn this off and then be on my way home. So that's where we're at. A success so far, first time. So looking forward to doing that. Brings my first charging session, DC fast charging session, to an end. Use the app to tell it to stop. Ended up getting billed less than $3. So it was a good experiment, well worth it. I've got myself 207 miles now, so I got way more than I need to get home. So that's what I'm going to do. Talk to you later. Bye.